So Martin is really having nightmares about what happened with this thing with this cop. And this is what happened. That's the part I forgot to tell you. Smitty is now back on the newspaper, and Smitty gets asked to interview the cop Malone, who we find out in this conversation he's having with Martin had something to do with what happened with Martin that Smitty doesn't know about. Again, Smitty is Martin's husband. Smitty knows that Martin is conflicting with something, like he's having these nightmares, but he doesn't know why. When Smitty admits to Martin, this is the next article I'm going to do, Martin, in his manipulative, conniving way, says, oh, that's beneath you. Why would you do an article on that? You should do something bigger. And he's trying to get Smitty not to have to go interview this man, Malone, because Malone and him have some type of connection. And again, it's connected to that night that we are still trying to figure out, did he knock the crap out of Malone or did Malone knock the crap out of him? Then he gets to the point where, again, Smitty does not know. What we also know is that his mom doesn't know. I thought she knew. She doesn't know. And I don't think Ted knows. But he goes to mom and he tells mom, Nicole, I really need help. And she's like, I don't counsel my children. I don't counsel my family. And she's, I'm going to refer you. First he was like, well, I just want to talk to you as a mom. And then at the end of the conversation, she said, you need to talk to a real therapist. I will send you some names, some psychologists. I will send you somebody. So then he goes to granddad, Mr. Dupree, and he's like, we need to deal with this. But he was mad that he went to his mom. He said, your mom doesn't know about this. She doesn't need to know about this. Now, while he's there, remember I told y'all about a white man that keeps roaming around and sniffing around? It seems to be Martin and his grandfather. When he shows up working at the country club again today, and he finally walks up to Martin and whispers the saying that he's been hearing in his dreams. Fast forward to the preview and what's supposed to happen next week. Martin's going to jack this guy up and be like, why did you say that? Who are you? And the guy is stunned and startled and afraid. I don't know who this white man is. This is a big mystery that I'm like, okay, this is going to link everything together with the whole Malone, Martin got in trouble, they're trying to hide stuff thing. And I want to say Martin's grandmother knows too, Anita. She knows too. The mother doesn't know. So that's going to be, I think, the biggest bomb to blow up next. Either that's going to be the biggest bomb to blow up or when Leslie/Dana finally gets arrested. Another thing that bothered me that I need to bring up is when Eva confronts Kat and says, I know you were in my hotel room. I know what you took. Of course, Kat acts like I didn't take anything. We know as the audience that Kat took the motorcycle helmet that Eva took from her mom as an insurance policy and blackmail. And she put in her hotel room. Kat finds it in her room, takes it back to Eva's mom's house, tells Jacob, go back to the house. He finds it. Of course, he's having conflict about it because it's like, it wasn't there before and now it's there. Kat, you had something to do with it. Of course, Kat denies it. But the way Eva confronts Kat is like, my mom will prevail. You know your mom did the wrong thing. Like, what you can't do is tell Nicole you want to be